There is a new development or update surrounding Captain Ibrahim Traore, leader of Burkina Faso. Of course, one of the most loved and young as well as hardworking African leaders. Now, for some time now, I believe we all have read, we've seen videos, we've heard news surrounding this hardworking leader. It all started after, say, General Michael Langley, and this man that you are seeing his image on the screen, visited Africa and then went back to give a report on Captain Ibrahim Traore. Now, AFRICOM stands for US Africa Command. So what they basically do is they are more of a military firm. Okay, so when they want to operate in any African country, they need to receive the order from General Michael Langley, who also receives approval from the US government. So according to this guy, Captain Ibrahim Traore is a wicked leader. The people of Burkina Faso are suffering. Now, he backed his claim with the fact, say, Captain Ibrahim Traore, gold mines, omunya, revenue, omunya, the monies that he gets from, the natural resources sold from Burkina Faso to other countries. This guy is using all those monies to fund his lifestyle, to protect himself, that is, buy more security, selfishly spend on himself and his family, amass wealth to himself. Now, the question would be, how true is this story? 100% false. Now, the reason why it is believed that, these Americans and co are pushing this false narrative on Captain Ibrahim Traore, and they say this gentleman is actually doing very, very well since he assumed office as the new leader of Burkina Faso. Of course, through coup, just say he has been able to sack all foreign companies running the major, firms at Burkina Faso, especially their natural mineral or whatsoever resources. Just not in a rude way, but he bought the companies and then gave them back to the state. Now, hospital, agriculture, accessible road, talking about infrastructure, housing, employment, everything is going up. In fact, if you go to Burkina Faso right now, it is being tipped that in the next 10 to 15 years, they may become the Dubai of Africa because they are fast developing. Areas are not terrorists are taking over. Now for this man, since it's a military, just want to storm it or take it back those areas and then finished all these terrorists. Just schools, hospitals, and co. Everyone is happy in Burkina Faso. Now, the people that got affected the most in terms of from owning gold mines, their bauxite and coal, natural resources, were USA and France. France especially. Now, to break France heart further, they said they removed French as their national language. Now, just as how when you go to Volta regional, where is there where will become their national language. When you come to Accra, Ga becomes, when you go to Kumasi or Ashanti region, Santitri becomes your local or national dialect. So that is what this guy did that triggered all this particular thing. Now, to make matters worse for Captain Ibrahim Traore, this same General Michael Langley stormed Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso are very, very close. Just a few days ago, to hold closed door meeting with Cote d'Ivoire's president known as Alassane Ouattara. So this is the images from meeting Omoko Have Cote d'Ivoire. Now, people started speculating, said they are coming. US and France are jointly coming to build a military base within Cote d'Ivoire, or the ones that exist there beefy up just to gather information and eventually storm Burkina Faso to overthrow the leader, because that is what they want to do. Now, mind you, this Alassane Ouattara, somewhere 2010, 2011, 2009, Muhono, One Laurent Gbagbo, former president of Cote d'Ivoire, echo back and forth. The same France people supported him to overthrow Laurent Gbagbo to become president. And it is highly expected, say, and also be returning favor to them. As we speak to you, this guy is even being labeled, Cote d'Ivoire's president is being labeled a traitor of Africa. Now, updates are about Efri, Russia. Russia is not in agreement with whatsoever US and France are planning to do in terms of possibly, going to overthrow Captain Ibrahim Traore. Now, they are almost here, and they say almost so ascending almost military officers to Captain Ibrahim Traore's country, Burkina Faso, to protect him, train his military officers, provide weapons. Send any predictable attack, they would be able to stand firm, protect Captain Ibrahim Traore, and protect our country. Mind you, the France and the America is not something in the interest of the Burkina base for their selfish interest, because everyone is happy. Yes, of course, this guy came to power through coup, and so now former president, and what would be the need for coup to the extent that even January or Ghana Ghanaians were jubilating, and this shows that he is actually working. Now, to back this report with evidence, African Hub on X and a report here, almost say Russia has reportedly sent special forces trained with unique skills to Burkina Faso with explicit instructions from President Putin to safeguard the presidency of Burkina Faso as well as Captain Ibrahim Traore. This development comes at a time when Western powers led by France have converged in Ivory Coast to strategize on an invasion of Burkina Faso, alleging that Captain Ibrahim Traore has exploited Burkina Faso's good for personal interests. Your thoughts on this? So report there, brave. Putin and Kasa sent these skilled military men, said they should go and protect Ibrahim Traore. They should safeguard him because Omatise France, any US, General Michael Langley, African leader, and Burkina Faso with France military people are planning an invasion in Burkina Faso. Busy Ivory Coast. Report BMI Science whereby Russia has expanded its military cooperation with Burkina Faso, committing to provide greater assistance through the delivery of weapons, military gear, and troop training. So another good news, update, and it's Putin and Captain Ibrahim Traore chese Oma Science reach agreement. Or say look, mamu to Russia de omu to pa, mamu military intade, be training mu troop. Say any attack if Western powers and our Western countries, that is America and France, mubetimi are protecting. Now, obi baby sir, and say what has Captain Ibrahim Traore done in the form of cash or whatsoever, kind gestures or whatsoever, Ama Putin had done it, sir. Over 30 years, now Russia embassy wasn't operational in Burkina Faso. Obedani leader with BMU. Also, or you'll be just a hardcore supporter of Putin into a Putin as Putin, and so a pen as because he is developing Burkina Faso. So we thank God, say at least to some level he is safe. Now, so still, if you are praying, kindly remember this gentleman in your prayers. What do you have to say about this whole thing? I don't know for I didn't share and for a comment section. And my Vimbas TV so and Vimbas TV.